Hello! Today I've got this tutorial for you. It's a very easy nail art actually with a lot of rhinestones, and it was actually inspired by one single nail polish which I'll show you in a moment. To start off with, off camera I used this gel top coat by Born Pretty Store and a holographic powder by Born Pretty Store, and also some loose glitter in the acrylic. But you could just use nail polish for all of that. And the nail polish that inspired this entire look was Rock Muse by New Year Color, and I also used this Claire's nail polish, a glitter nail polish. Very old, doesn't have a name. And then I also used a lot of studs, some rhinestones, some caviar beads, all from this little container. As well as a rhinestone picker, and finally I also used a top coat, the Catrice Gel Like top coat. Which, to be clear, isn't actually a gel top coat, it's just a regular top coat, which supposedly looks like gel. Either way, yeah, on the first nail I started out with the Rock Muse nail polish, which is actually a smoky top coat, so it's black nail polish but sort of see-through-ish. As you can see here, with silver glitter in it, really cool. I actually bought it ages ago, but yeah, I sort of forgot about it, I guess. So yes, it's been standing there gathering dust for ages, but still it's very smooth, it hasn't dried out one bit. And I'm just sort of, yeah, blending it out towards the bottom. As you can see, it doesn't dry very quickly, so you do have enough time to play with it. And it gives a really awesome effect. If you don't have this nail polish, by the way, you could also mix some clear nail polish with black nail polish and throw some glitters in there. Would have the same result. And to just finish it off, I also added a few rhinestones. I thought it went together well with the silver glitter in the nail polish. Just 3 random rhinestones. And that's it for this nail. Then on the next nail, I also started out with a holo background, and then I added some clear nail polish, or actually the top coat at the middle part. And then added some studs. I actually didn't manage to pick up the studs with the wax pencil. It's a rhinestone picking pencil, which pretty much just means a wax pencil. But yeah, the rhinestones, it works perfectly well on, but the studs it just didn't grab. So I did have to use some top coat on the actual pencil to grab the studs, which just mean that they actually stick to the pencil a little. But yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, but it worked eventually. And also, I can just sharpen this pencil with a pencil sharpener to get the top coat off of it. So, you know, that's no problem. I did go all the way down to the tip, which is quite a risk because there's a lot of risk of accidentally knocking it off there. But I just thought it looked better than if I would just stop randomly. Then on the next nail I started out with a glitter base inside the acrylic, but you could just use glitter nail polish for that. And then over top of that I also added some slightly holographic nail polish glitter by Claire's. Just to tie it in with the other nails which also have some holo. And then decided to add some black stones. They're not really studs. The container I used also contains black studs. These are more like, I think they're supposed to be black pearls. There's also flat black pearls in it, so I think these are supposed to be black pearls. Either way, they work really well for this sort of look. And then in the center I also decided to add some caviar beads, which was also quite a challenge with this pencil. I also had to use top coat for that, because I didn't grab the caviar beads, they were just too tiny. But yeah, this top coat does give me enough time to like show them around for a little, to get them in the place where I want them to be. Which is pretty much in the center right below the black pearls. Then the last nail I did anything on was the thumbnail. I actually left the pinky finger pretty much bare, other than some holo powder. But on this nail I pretty much covered the nail bed in the Claire's glitter. And then just randomly threw some caviar beads on there, black caviar beads. I sort of wanted to go for a random look for the base of this nail. So yeah, just threw those on there until I thought it looked full enough. Just completely random, not any pattern. And then I decided to also add 3 pearls. I've always heard that there's like a rule of decorations that it should always be an uneven number. So that's why I started out with 3 pearls. Just normal flat back pearls. They actually withstood the top coat really well. I actually expected the shine to go off them, but they kept shiny, so that's good. But yeah, just randomly placed them wherever there was some space left on the nail. Again, just completely random. And then I actually decided I wanted some more on there. So I also added 2 little rhinestones, which makes a total of 5 bigger items on the nail. And I just think it looks interesting to have like a lot of different things on one part of the nail. And then for the tip of the nail, I also pretty much just used the Claire's nail polish as glue. This nail was quite long, so I did want something on the tip as well, just to make it look more complete. So I added a rhinestone, a single rhinestone, and then made a little ring of black caviar beads all around it. Very simple, but I do really like the effect of it. And then after that it's time for top coat. One trick with top coat is be patient and do it slowly. Like if you drag it over there too quickly, it might create bubbles. And personally, when I really want the rhinestones to stick on there really well, I just really take my time applying it, apply a thick coat, just to make sure that everything stays smooth, but the rhinestones are, really glued in there and won't fall off at any point in time. And then here is the final result. As I said at the beginning, I think I said it at the beginning, either way, it's a really easy thing to do, but it's a lot of fun to do, and I just love glitter and rhinestones and shiny things. So yeah, for now I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.